Do not believe the lie that opposites attract. I correct that. Yes, opposites may attract, but they do not last very long. Do you want to just be attracted to someone, or do you want to have an attractive lifestyle with them? Both of you complementing each other and assisting one another in reaching their life goals. Now that right there is very, very important. Okay. Let's tone this down. So you have two people who are attracting each other because it's attraction, right? You love yourself. You love your own abilities. You love your weaknesses. You love your strengths. Guess what? Then you can love someone else's abilities. You can love someone else's weaknesses. You can love someone else's strength. If you're happy with yourself, you can be happy with the other person. Both of you are complementing one another. And you have life goals that you want to reach, then guess what? You want to see the other person reach their life goals. I have been in a relationship where the other person was educated, had a good paying job, but any dreams or goals that I had meant absolutely nothing. As long as I support and encourage him in his dreams, his goals, his businesses, it was all good. Anything that I tried to do or all of my ideals were just mere thoughts. I never received help or assistance in developing them or carrying them out. It was always a discouragement, or even took my ideas and turned them around to benefit them. Now that happens a lot in relationships. You have a lot of people who, as long as it's to bring, benefit to them, then they're all in, as long as they get something out of it. But I think a lot of times that's because the person really don't have a connection with themselves. Once you are completely understand what self-love is, then you can understand. Once you support completely yourself, then you can support someone else. If you really don't know yourself or don't understand your own dreams or goals, it's kind of difficult for you to do that with other people. It says he tried to make others believe that he was a good person to me, but really could care less how he actually treated me. I felt so out of place. Wherever he wanted to go, we went. But when I wanted to do something, there was always an excuse or reason why we couldn't do it. Yes, we went on trips and did things, but I was usually the one who paid for it. Either by using credit cards or mental bondage afterwards by being reminded of where he took me, what he did for me. It made me not even want to do anything with him or for him to do anything for me. Now that right there is deep, because I know there's a lot of people out there like that and a lot of relationships like that. And that's one thing I can say for my husband, that I don't get that. He never throws back up what he has done. Now I can personally say I had to get over being that type of person myself, because that's how I was raised and that's what I was used to. So I was mirroring what I had been taught, but I had to learn that that was not true love. if you're going to do something for someone, then you do it because you love the person and you want to do it for them, not because later on you want to use it against them. That's not, no, that's not why you do things. It says, I began to feel useless and overlooked many times. And that's how a lot of women feel. I lost my passions and my drive. I became very stagnant. I know many women who can agree with what I'm saying because they have been dealing with it for years now. This goes both ways. There are many men who deal with women like this, tearing them down daily and playing the guilt trip song regularly. But for those women or men who have yet to get caught in a long time or long-term relationship, make sure the man or woman you get involved with supports you and your dreams and your visions too. And how you can do that is by seeing that they truly love and support themselves. And it's not just for an outward show to other people. Okay? It is not your destiny to be just a dad or mom. Women, you were made for more than domestic work. You were created for more than just to tend to a man and to be his everything and spit out a lot of babies. You have a purpose and a plan that is separate from him or from a family. Men, you were created for more than just providing for a woman's needs, wants, and habits. You have feelings, you have needs and desires, and you deserve to have them met too. Women, just like he goes and has his business meetings and trips and you are left home, well, there is a plan for you and things that you need to do and places that you need to go. Being a wife and a mother are just a small part of who you are or who you can be. That is not your identity. I have many friends, male and female, that are gifted and talented, but they cannot and do not ever become more or do more because they are with or connected to a dream killer. Ooh, that's a deep word right there. It says, beware of dream killers. You should only want to attract the heart or a man or woman who is concerned with you and your heart. A man or woman that sees your gifts, your dreams, and your talents and helps you to cultivate them and make them come true and become a reality. If every idea you have is not good enough or is not addressed by him or her, they are not the right person for you. Unless you are someone who just wants to cultivate and assist someone else. Now, if all you want to do is be a spouse and be, someone who doesn't develop anything or do anything, then hey, that's perfect. But really, I don't think no individual was born like that. I think a lot of times people are really not being true to themselves, which makes them not able to be true to other people. You deserve to have a say in what life you live. Hello, it is your life. Stop giving a man or a woman your freedom and your choice. I see too many women, especially women raised in church, who have the misconception that they cannot have a say in what goes on once they say, I do. And that has a lot to do with traditions, beliefs, and really misinterpretation of the Bible. A woman cannot be at her best unless she is allowed to be who she was destined and created to be. There are a lot of distractions in life, and many times they come in the form of a man and in the form of a woman. If a man is controlling, if a woman or a man is jealous and never wants you to do anything or go anywhere without them, you need to watch that person. If he or she is calling you every 5 minutes when you are away from them, if he or she is telling you to take pictures of where you are, to show them where you are, you're with the wrong person. Unless, like I said, for some strange, sick, psychotic reason, you like that and you think that's love, then go for what you know. But for the majority of us that I know, everybody wants to be free, to be an individual. You should never feel like you have to prove yourself or check in or out with a man or a woman, nor allow him or her to make you feel wrong or bad if you don't. If he or she is insecure and not able to trust you, you need to let them go. Stop holding on to misery just for some company. If you deserve to be happy and comfortable. If you take your time and get to know a man first, or know a woman first, before you become sexual, before you start giving completely out of yourself, you will be more apt to not pick the wrong man or woman. Most men, if you are the right kind of woman, will stick around and take the time to get to know you. Now men, if a woman is controlling, jealous, and always wants to be in your phone, in your emails, and in your wallet, ditch that chick. A real woman has more to do in life than check up on you 24/7. If you are the right man, she will not have to do all of that, and vice versa. Now, that's some deep stuff. That right there, we're going to take a little break. We're going to play some music, give you time to calm down, because I know I just struck a nerve. You tell a woman she ain't supposed to be going through his phone and emails and mail. We gonna let you cool. I'll be back. Alright, just had to check and make sure his gift hasn't arrived yet. So, okay, so before I left, the book was kind of getting a little deep there. Now, I will say this, okay, to women, Let me help you out.